Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. This is a breakdown from my most recent orb video. We're going to zoom in, and I'm going to show you some of the faces that are in the orb. Actually, I had to come in my bathroom and film and close the door because it seems like any ambient light just distorts all this stuff. I had all the shades closed and everything. It just wasn't enough. Yeah, we're going to zoom in. And I'm going to show you the face. Let me put my point out on my pen. Okay. Nothing seems to work today. Okay, no problem. Here's the slant of the eye. Here's the other eye. Here's the nose and the mouth. The face is right here. And it's smaller faces encompassing the whole thing. I'll zoom in. You'll see it's just a ball of energy with beings all on it, in and around it. Let me zoom out. But the main face is right here. This man has slanted eyes going to the side, nose, mouth, face. Then let's zoom out, show you where that is in perspective. Yeah, that's the full picture, and you can see that's where the orb is right there. Okay? Now let's go to the next one. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, there we have another face. Looks like a skull or a skeleton face or even an entity with a bone through his nose. Try to play with the contrast. You see that? Brighten it up a little bit. Yes, look at all the detail come out. This entity has something on top of his head. Here's his eye. His nose looks like it's missing, like a skull. And it looks like it has a bone protruding out the side. Here's his mouth. I'll hold that in tight. That appears to be a horn right there, my people. I'm going to zoom in super tight on that. You see it? It looks green. It's poking up right there. It's on his head. Now, let's zoom out for perspective. And that's where it is in the grand scheme of things, where I caught it flying through the room. Let me zoom out so we get a clearer picture. Yeah, that's great. Moving on to the next one. Now, if you watch the most recent video, you'll see these little silver things flying through the sky, or flying through the room, excuse me. They're like points of light, and they're consistently shaped like this. You watch the video, you'll see them. Got another one in a different position. You see that position right here. I'll zoom in since it wants to act blurry. Yes, and you can see it. And it looks like a little entity is right there. I'll try to zoom in. You see his little head? Yeah, this etherical realm is crazy, my people. Can't make this stuff up. That's why I do the video, so you can watch them for yourself, so you can see how these entities move around intelligently. And nothing in my room has this illumination like this, my people. Serious anomaly. And also, there's some entities in the mirror right here I wanted to show you. Look at this guy. Looking like a whole reptilian with a red eye and everything. Green spikes on his head. Let me just hold that tight. You see a face there. You see a face there. And this one is slightly obscured, but this one's coming through really good. Let me zoom in. And that's all at the top of the mirror, my people. Look how clean that one's coming in. And then we have this one off to the side. But this red eye on this creature and this green color is very distinctive. That's a landline house phone, so I know exactly what that is. Okay, take you back to the shiny anomaly. Look at that, folks. Let's bring down the contrast. You see that, my people? That's the orbs that's flying around your home everywhere. You see that? That is literally a perfect circle with detailed structure inside. You see these little things coming off the top of it. Let me hold that in tight. That looks like a man's face with a white mustache. I mean, literally like handlebar mustache coming out. Look like he's wearing goggles. You can see his chin. And this circle is encompassing his head. Let's just hold that in tight for perspective. Bring down the bright. You see that, folks? Unbelievable stuff. And this right here is anomalous also. That's clearly some type of face. I'll play with the bright, bring it up a little bit. And you can see that. Eye, nose, crazy looking mouth. Unbelievable stuff, folks. People don't realize we live in a supernatural realm. It's another one I need to show you too. It's off in the corner, hiding. Where is it? Bear with me, folks. It's not going to translate through. I have one that's really clear. Oh, here it is. Here it is, folks. Now, I'm going to show you the whole picture. Let me zoom out. Okay. Excuse the blur. I don't know why it's doing that, but we're going to go right to this corner right here. Let's zoom in. You see that? See that, folks? Right there. Crazy. It's not coming through as clear as I would like it to. Maybe if I play with the brightness. Nope, it's not working. But it's okay though. I'll take you back to these entities up here. Top of the mirror. See if we can catch them clear. See, the energy is real, my folks. Look at all the structure and I mean, I see nothing but eyes. You see that entity? More eyes. Creature. You see his head. You see his ears, mouth, body. It's interacting with another entity right here. I can't make this stuff up, my people. I'm dead serious. Like, just take a look at this stuff. It's unreal. And I think I have another shot. Let's see. No, the mirror went totally black right there. You see that? But I think in the backdrop, we can catch these entities that are reflecting in the mirror slightly. Let me play with the contrast. See what I can do. That's a little bit better. But you can see the activity that's being reflected in the mirror. It's whole groups of these entities. And trust me, people, they're not just around me. They're around everyone. Earth is the greatest show, the greatest place, the place for a physical experience. So a lot of these entities, they want to come here. And these are some of the demonic and some of our ancestors, disembodied fallen angels, you name it. I mean, look at the skull face on that. Can't make it up. And we're going to finish out and just hold this one in right here. Look at the colors on it, folks. Contrast it out a little bit. So the face comes through. And you can see all the eyeballs already staring at you. Look at these things. Faces on top of faces. We're just going to let that sink in and resonate. Faces in the orbs, folks. Peace, love, and light. One love.